Wow. Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of the Pro Wrestling Truth G1 Climax New Japan. I said that backwards. Coverage. Um, I'm Ethan. We've got Baker, we've got Kara, and I'm just going to go ahead and let everybody know we're starting this off with a shoot. We got somebody in the room here that ran 15 minutes late, tore their mic up. So now we're starting this off with
I
what
owe it. I owe it. I owe it.
with what was asked last week. Cut a damn flip, buddy. But hey, honestly, maybe we should wait a second. I don't want.
Let's.
I don't want. Wait till people get in here a minute.
We gotta set this up properly.
Truly. Um, can you turn your mic up slightly?
Oh, I can. Absolutely can.
Oh, that's good. Okay. All right, everybody. Thanks for watching. It's been
It's about
another
to get
week.
real. It's about to get real very soon.
You look like you're prepping live right now.
Hold on. I'm doing some promo things. I'm doing some promo things, getting the word out because I was fucking late. I couldn't do it when I wanted to. I'm spreading the word. It's about to get real.
It's real. So while it's getting real, I say we just jump into this first show. It's been another week, 4 shows. It's gonna be another long stream, possibly, but we're gonna try and reel it in for y'all, so this don't feel like an Okada main event, if you know what I'm saying. But hey, that just means we're gonna bust real fast at the end. So, all right, July 23rd, night 7 of this damn thing. First note I have for this one: Chris Charlton has returned. I guess he heard our call on the last show, and he made his way back to the commentary table with Mr. Kevin. First match we had was Great O'Khan and Will Ospreay. I'm gonna pass off for this because I think I'm gonna be the low person on it, and I don't want to start this off with some bad fruit. Baker, what'd you think of this match?
So for me, this was going to be the Grado contest because I wasn't feeling too many of his matches. But here, the two United Empire guys, they didn't pull any punches against each other. No funny business like it was a Bullet Club match or anything like that. And I thought they had pretty solid chemistry. I wound up going 3.5 on this. Obviously, Will was going to win though. Really no surprise there. I think my favorite spot in the match was at one point Great O'Khan just like picked up Will like a sack of flour and just threw him over the top rope, just straight to the floor. I love that. Yeah, there's a lot of solid action here. And at the beginning of this, I noted that CM Punk's best friend was on Japanese commentary. Also, Satoshi Kojima.
Soshi.
He does not have the technology.
Yeah, I thought this was good. It was a great opener. Much better than a lot of the shit in this tournament. Like Chase, Chase Owens, our boy, opening up. Like, come on.
Chase Owens fan, bro. I'm telling you, he's taking it all the way. It's gonna be him versus Sonata. I'm calling it. They're gonna hate me for it. They're gonna hate me for it.
But listen, I went 3 stars. One of my infamous low ratings. But I don't have anything bad to say about the match. It was good. Leap of faith from Will Ospreay to win. It looks like he's really trying to get that move over in this tournament, which is cool. Yeah, Cara, what'd you have? I know you like this one a lot as well.
I'm not gonna lie. I gave this 4 3/4. I was very close to like. This was almost 5 stars for me. I think because what I've been wanting from Great O'Khan this whole time was in this match. Like everything that I knew was in O'Khan, like finally came out, and obviously it was gonna be Will Ospreay that was gonna bring that out of him. Like I'm pretty sure you could expect that, dude. There was some crazy back and forth. Like I knew Great Khan had athleticism. I knew he being like a real martial artist that was like this is thing, this is thing. But I wasn't expecting like him to return that plancha. Like the plancha was insane. They had like they were trading kicks. They did a lariat. There was a moonsault. I was like, bro, I couldn't even follow half of this shit. Insane Spanish fly. I can't even remember where the Spanish fly fell, but it was just insane. Like seeing somebody that size do the things that he can do. Nigga, I knew it was in him the whole time. I've been Okan pilled since before I got into New Japan. Like I seen one strong show, I think, and Okan was in it, bro. I'm telling you, he's the one. He's maybe not yet. He's gonna get there.
Definitely. Any other thoughts on this one? All right, look, here's the deal. I've had enough waiting. There's 5 people in here. That's enough for me. Cara, do your deed. Pay your toll. Cut a damn flip.
I have to see if I can get a good angle for this.
This is going to be crazy.
Unfortunately, I do owe this.
Crack a cold one for this one.
I owe this.
Somebody get ready to clip this.
Yeah, I can't hear anyone right now.
Where's Jeff when we need him?
Jeff, where are you?
Is there echo? Are we good?
No, you're good.
You can't even hear us.
Okay, how am I gonna set this up? Let's see. Like, fuck. If I could get something and hold it like right here, this would be perfect.
Leah, flip.
Okay. Am I doing a front flip or a back flip? What am I doing?
Oh,
Okay. Are you guys ready? Are you recording me?
it's going on YouTube anyway.
Okay. I'm getting clipped the fuck. I'm doing it.
Yo! That was good.
Let me know.
Drop the ratings in the chat, y'all.
Let me know.
Drop the ratings. Unbelievable.
I'm the real aerial assassin, let's be honest.
Honestly, who needs a leap of faith? Baker. Look.
Trust me, Curb is fine. Trust me, Curb is fine.
Curb
Six in the Tokyo Dome right there.
Look at this. Beautifully executed, 5 out of 5.
Hey.
Honestly, you tucked the legs good. You looked good, buddy.
Dude, I haven't done anything like that since like 2nd grade, bro.
All these 5-star ratings.
Nerve-wracking.
You're breaking the Meltzer scale, bud.
I was about to say, I'm going to have to call Melter after this. I'm not going to lie.
You know what I'm going to do for you?
Give me a job.
You want to see my rating?
Dude, if it's anything...
That's a perfect match.
That's a perfect match.
That's a perfect match. I'm fine.
I'm gonna put my own up there. Oh, we're rounding up. True.
We're rounding up. It's basically a 5. Let's be honest.
All right, so that's the main event for night 1, or hour 1 of the show. In hour 2, we're going to find out if Kara washed Tanahashi today. So we got about 50 minutes until we get back around to that. Meanwhile,
stick around to find out.
Stick around to find out. I wish I had a little graphic to come up.
Hey, what do you think Meltzer went on this match?
Which one?
Okan and Ospreay.
I'll find out.
Oh, I know. I just want to know, what do you think?
Oh, he probably did 4.5.
I wish I knew Meltzer's taste. I don't really know Meltzer's taste that well, but considering it's Will Ospreay, it's probably more than a 4.
Yeah, he went 4.25.
4.25. It's not bad.
Cool. All right, so next up we had Shota Umino and Gabe Kidd. This was a nice little scrap between these two. I went 3.25 on it. Umino got his first win in the tournament. He's bleeding a little bit out of his little nose afterwards. Kidd made Shota fight from underneath. Got a little fire out of him. This was a good match. I fucked with it, Baker.
I went 3 stars on this one. I have a lot written down here that I don't I don't exactly remember, but my one big takeaway was I actually liked how Shooter kept his entrance pants on. Didn't even take them off after the attack. It was solid. So Shooter's doing this move that I heard the name of it for the first time in this match. It's called the Trident, but it's just like the Time Bomb, right? Or the Time Bomb 2. Just that like side slam.
I think I know what you're talking about.
I don't know. Always bugs me when I see him do that. Just because I'm like, that's Hiromu's move, dog. You're not really beating the allegations that you're just a hodgepodge of a bunch of different wrestlers here.
Unfortunately, yeah.
Oh man,
I didn't want to say it about like Shooter.
No, I like him too, and like to an extent, like you can only like there's only so many moves in wrestling too, so it's like, what's it truly matter? But no, this was solid. 3 stars.
Cara, what you got?
I think it's because I fucking watched all of these fried. I was really high on a lot of these. Like,
Was this after last week's show?
yeah, I did. I don't know.
You know, honestly, let's talk about how high of a high we all were riding after last week. Let's talk about the Taco Bell burrito and the television screen. Let's just
That is a goated. That's a goated pick. I think that's gonna go down in history. I think that's gonna be like underrated car lore to me. That's underrated lore.
Honestly, and see, Leah and Ash, I hope you're still here. That's that Myrtle Beach to. That's just good shit.
That's some grimy white people shit. I fuck with it.
But this is what led you here to these high ratings. So what did you give this? 4.5. Give it to me.
Okay. I'm not gonna lie. I give it 4 3/4, man. I give it.
Just fucking go.
But let me explain. I rewatched it. I think if I watch it one more time, I'll probably give it like 4.5. I think. But I rewatched it and it wasn't as dramatic as I remembered. Like the first watch, it felt like huge. You know what it felt like? On the first watch, it felt like Gabe Kidd versus Kaito Kiyomiya. That's what it felt like. And I think having hindsight, like thinking retrospectively, like looking back, now that we have seen Gabe Kidd versus Kaito Kiyomiya, I don't think this Shooter match was as good. But I still think it was really good. I think the future of New Japan is in very good hands. Like, I think Shooter has it. I think Yoda has it. I think Ren Narita is gonna get it eventually. And well, I mean, I think he has it, but it's still like some things that are missing. This match was insane to me. Like, I think it definitely was because I was fried, but dude, this match was insane to me. It was a lot of good stuff. I feel like they had a similar like thing going with the Dom Cody Rhodes stuff on Raw, where it's like you take the most hated guy, you take the most over guy, and you see what happens when you put them together. And I think it was like okay, still wasn't as good as the Kiyomiya match, but it was very good.
Hell yeah. And now, since you were fried, I'm just going to pass to you for this next one. What the blue hell did you think of Kenta and Tai Chi while you were ripped?
Oh, dude. 2.5. 2.5. I liked the little bit in the beginning where they were like trying to decide who had the better belt. Like, obviously, it's the Defy belt, but.
The KOPW title is so stiff.
Yeah, it's like, you know what it is? I think I could overlook it if it also didn't have the Velcro, but the Velcro makes it look like it's for a kid, and I'm like, I don't know. Dude, this nigga ripped off Tai Chi pants. Like, I feel like that wasn't talked about enough. I think that was insanely funny. Like, as much as I would like to see Kenta beating niggas up, I kind of like the funny stuff. Like, the funny stuff was all right. Yeah, you know, it's a Kenta match, man.
In 2023.
It's a Kenta match in 2023. It's like, you know, what can you expect?
About 15 years post-prime.
Yeah.
So here we go.
Kenta's the one we need to be watching.
Honestly, if we watched Kenta, maybe he'd feel a little more motivated when he came out for this one. With a clean body, wash him with some Irish Spring soap. So
this is going somewhere fast.
Oh, we go fast. Colby said, ripped up his pants, 5 fucking stars.
You gotta see it. You gotta see it.
So I went 1 star. They did some stuff here for sure, and it was 3 minutes long. I quoted Kevin Kelly. What's it going to be, Connemara? We know you're half drunk, but let's get this shit right. So that was a low key goated moment from Kevin Corn on the Cob plays Kelly. Only thing this was missing was Chase Owens. And Kevin, I know you're not ever going to see this unless we bombard and spam you and get everyone that's in here to send it to you, but we want
Don't.
Chase Owens.
Yeah.
We want Chase Owens back.
Not only do we want Chase Owens, we want Chase Owens more than we want Chris Charlton.
You know what? Ship Chris Charlton, or whatever his fucking name is. I feel like I'm fucked right now. Send him back to where did he come from? Australia?
Fucking,
Send him home. This is getting clipped and posted on Instagram. All right. Send him home.
You know what sucks? These people are gonna think I'm dead serious. I love Chris Charlton. I'm not a man out here.
Would you wash Chris?
Okay.
That'll be that Australian special, buddy.
He's like English, right?
You know who I would wash? I would wash Mikey Nichols.
He's earned it.
Deserves it.
And
Well deserved.
if we got Chase Owens, to understand this bit, I'm sure we could get him to talk about Sonata. I want to see Chase Owens wash Sonata.
Sonata, you mean?
Reader.
Narrator, Sonata, and Yoder Stoogie.
Put them both in the tub. I wash them at the same time. I got 2 hands for a reason.
Get washed. He probably says
washed.
washed. He's one of them old white people sounding washed.
He sounds like too much like a country working man to say that he is a wrestler in Japan.
And he's got the body of one too.
Yeah.
He's got those weird like freckles that don't really look like freckles.
And honestly, like, we can say as much as we would like to say about these people, but I mean, they're like way more athletic than us. I keep reminding myself every time I want to like.
And they
talk
make more
about
money.
these matches.
Well, they make more money immediately.
It's like, do you see where I'm living? It's like fucking, as much as I want to say about these wrestlers in these matches, fucking, I can't do half of that shit. So
Yeah, I can't do half the shit. All this is coming from a place of I've spent my entire life, 27 years, watching this shit. I'm a bitch about it a little bit, but at the end of the day, I'll shake all your hands and give you your flowers and your hotcakes and your towels and your tub washes and everything you want. Come get it from me, Columbia, South Carolina. Anyways, Baker, how'd you feel about Kenta and Tai Chi here?
They just they had to have a match, and this is what they decided to do. And 2 stars. Let's keep going.
All right, Yoda Suji and our boy Chase Owens versus Yoder Suji. They gave Chase way too much, or at least that's what I put in my notes. I truthfully can't remember, but I felt like they gave him way too much. I just got a text. But thankfully, I can't read it aloud. Thankfully, Yoda Suji wins. 2 stars here. Ren the Reader. Carl, what did you think?
I give it 4 because I like anything that has Yoda Suji in it, and also because he won. I'm not gonna lie, how high this rating is doesn't really like have anything to say about Chase Owens. Unfortunately, I like Chase Owens, but how I feel about this match is dependent almost entirely on Yoda Suji. I just think he looks good all the time. Like, I think you can put Yoda in a main event like now, in a really important main event now, and he'd do well. But
you know what they call him?
What do they?
Because last week we labeled ourselves as the provider, the server, the washer. Yoda is the deliverer. He delivers.
He delivers. He delivers. The Gene Blast.
This was his first win, right?
Oh, wait, what? It was. Wait, It was Yoda's first win?
Right?
Because he had nothing but draws earlier, right?
Yeah, I know.
Damn.
That's a gripe I've had. I feel like everyone else, for the most part, looks okay. But to say that Yoda Suji is like the best looking out of I think all of the young people, like including the War Dogs. Like he's kind of doing the worst, and I don't know if they're doing that for a reason. It doesn't really add up to me.
I don't know. Baker, what'd you think of this?
I went 2 3/4. I feel like chase matches kind of have a ceiling for me. There was a cool spot where like Suji went for a Cazadora and Chase like rolled it into a crossface somehow. Yeah, I watched her like climb up there, get real nice and comfy. That was cute.
Oh, Velvet, yeah. You realized what I was doing.
Yeah.
Oh.
But no, definitely glad to see Suji pick up the win here. I think he needs to win a match with the stomp. He uses it a lot and it looks great. I think he needs to let's get it put over.
Yeah, I don't know. Fuck. Sorry, Velvet distracted me. Fuck this. El Phantasmo and Tongaloa. Y'all,
This is a great one to bring it back.
is it? I mean, okay. Here's my. Go ahead. Baker.
I was just gonna say, what'd you go then, buddy?
2 stars.
Oh, you guys don't want to know what I went on this.
Buddy, you went probably 3 3/4.
I'll say.
Here's what I put. Even LP doing the Devon twitching cell couldn't make me give a fuck about this. Did y'all see that? He was down there. I said, buddy, you didn't go through a table, son. You took a damn half-ass choke slam from Tonger Lower. I don't need it.
I definitely should have wrote that down because I did notice that.
It felt like SummerSlam 2000, dog. Testify. Imagine Devon coming out with that light jacket on. Anyway.
Could he do that nowadays? Is that like a gimmick that you can do now?
What?
Like TNA Brother Devon, like a real pastor. Like, could you do that nowadays?
Reverend Devon.
Reverend Devon, yeah.
Who would we pick to be the new Reverend Devon in this day and age? Who could pull that off?
Ricky Starks. Reverend
Starks. And this Saturday on Collision, Deacon Richard Steamboat. And then who we got? Oh, CM Punk.
Wrestling for that fake world title.
Dude, we should just talk about that. I'm not gonna lie. We should start talking about Collision.
We'll do that. We're going to Collision this Saturday. Me and Baker are.
What? Where are they at?
Because it's in Greenville, in South Carolina. It's like an hour and a half from us. So I'm about to
fucking go, bro.
Hey, buddy, I'll put you on. We'll do a FaceTime call. Give you that up close look of Richard.
Just on the phone the whole time.
Just there's people who do that. Have y'all seen people do that at events? Anyways, Phantasmo, Loa. Does anyone have anything that's worth saying even about this? I went 2 stars. Crucifix got LP the win, I think is what I wrote down. Any thoughts from anyone?
I would like to point out. That we saw the tits. Okay, you have to give points.
Oh, you did. He took the shirt off.
You have to give points for that. They had a little bit in the beginning where he's like, and he got the crowd chanting. They were chanting like titties or something, and it worked.
No way.
Yeah. No. It was pretty good. It was pretty good, man.
You know what? I remember back in my day, we didn't have this horse shit chants going on. People respected their wrestling.
Listen, 2023. Listen. Also, you can't beat Tongaloa and not expect that to happen. Like, he's just gifted, man. He's physically very gifted. You know,
that's a very polite way to compliment that man.
You know, I could say it like ELP, but I think that's for ELP to say.
Yeah, you're right. What was your rating on this? You say?
I gave it 4.5. It was like, It was fun. It was fun.
4.5. I love you for that. Honestly, you're making.
Keep in mind. I was fried.
And you know what? That's good. Like I want you fried every night. You watch these shows now. Baker, what did you think of this?
Yeah, I went 3.25 here. I thought decent action,
Damn.
and shirt
Feel like
came off. That's all I really needed to see.
Damn it, man. I just feel bad now. I feel like I missed something. I'm gonna go watch this one again.
Hey,
All
sometimes
right.
you just feel it.
I know, and I'm feeling it right now.
Dude, I wish I was feeling Tongaloa.
Low key, like he take that
He,
shirt off, buddy. I feel like mine needs to come off next.
he needs to
Yeah.
feel himself more. He needs to get a little confident.
Dude, we just all feel each other, man. We just all feel
Through
each
the
other.
screen.
Through the screen.
Next, on the G1 finale stream, we should all just go shirtless.
Yeah.
Okay. Next match.
Solidarity.
Well, the next thing I had was, why is Gideon Gray tweeting? His humor is not appreciated and he should go away. That was Kevin Kelly. I don't know what that was about.
I can't remember the context of that. What was that tweet about?
Who the hell knows?
Yeah.
I don't even. That's the thing. I was like, I can't even look at what it is. I just was like, this is a funny ass thing. Ren Narita and Hikuleo here. Both of this is. I wrote a little something about this one. Let's read it. I haven't read this since I wrote it, so God help me. I said both men come close to having a good match. Rare for Hick, so good on him. Narita fights from underneath, 11 minutes, but it still felt like 17. The story and execution was largely solid. A couple more performances like this, and maybe their matches will start to feel important. Damn. 2.5 stars. That's what I said about this after the end. Thoughts, yeah.
So a couple more 2.5-star matches, and they'll be good. They'll be main eventers.
Maybe they'll be at a 3 then. But I think my point in writing that was like, you're so used to these fuckers having these bum ass matches. It's like if they start really performing like and having good shit, you're gonna want to see everything they do. Yes, Justin. You're late. So what I'm gonna need you to do is I'm gonna send you a link to the stream, and you're gonna hop in and do a flip wherever the fuck you are later.
Yeah. We need evidence.
Anyways, I think that's what I meant by that. I'll be wording shit weird, but
It's okay.
Baker, what did you think, buddy?
I went 2 3/4. This was interesting because in commentary, I think made note of this that Rin Narita wasn't really working like Hikuleo was 6'9". He was just like, I'm gonna do all my standard stuff. And I think that was kind of the story they were telling, is that, and maybe that's the story for this tournament for Rin Narita, is that he is just banging his head against the wall that is the G1. Because he doesn't have a, does he have a win yet? I don't think he does, right?
I think he's having a hard time.
Yeah. So it's pretty interesting how the Three Musketeers in general have been booked in this G1.
Freaky.
Yeah. But this was fun. It was there.
Yeah. I wish I had something substantial to add, but
give me your rating.
I gave it a 3. I gave it a 3.
Okay. You came back down a little bit for this.
I mean, fucking, listen. I like flashiness. I've noticed that. I don't try to like flashiness because Shibata is probably my favorite wrestler. But when you're standing next to even Shooter, who's he's like a fucking, he's made up of so many other people. Even still, I feel like he has more to offer than Rin Narita at this particular time. But he's gonna get there. They're all gonna get there.
For sure. Next up, we had. Sorry, these nuts are clogging. I'm eating nuts.
We had eating nuts.
Swear to God, I mean. So we had a Kazuchika Okada versus Yoshihashi. I'm gonna keep this one real with y'all. I didn't write any notes because it doesn't deserve notes, because it was a standard 3.5 Kazuchika Okada affair with his Chaos buddies. I could have performed this match in my head in my sleep. So it was fine. A gentleman's 3.5. Retweet on the nuts. Bring him to the screen. That's it. Kara, where were you?
I gave it 4.5. I think
They turned it up near the end. I mean, they always do.
Yeah. It's mostly for the finishing stretch, and also I just think Yoshihashi should be getting his credit for like showing up to G1. Like the first few times I've seen Yoshihashi and Hiroki Goto, they're just like tag matches on AEW, just some shit that doesn't really matter. But now that I'm getting to really know these people's styles and their movesets, I think this match is like I already started understanding Yoshihashi, but this match, even though it's just like it's a whatever Okada match, I feel like this is where I'm like, okay, yeah, I get it now. Like I fuck with Yoshihashi now. This match made me finally be like, okay, yeah, I'm a Yoshihashi fan. I still have to be sold on Hiroki Goto a little bit, even though it's like side tangent stuff, but I get Yoshihashi now.
This is a tough tournament to try to be sold on Goto just for like the story he's telling.
Yeah.
Do you want me to go ahead?
Yeah.
So like it was funny you said this was a 3.5 star special. That's what I gave it, 3.5 stars.
Yes.
What I did like about this though is this was a crowd who was ready to boo Okada. They were fully behind Yoshihashi. Okada was being a little prick here at the beginning too, sending Yoshihashi head first into the ring post and trying to do the 1 foot pin on him. And red shoes wouldn't even count that. Oh, a thing about red shoes. Maybe I can't remember if this was it this night. I think it was this night that Red Shoes didn't ref Shooter's match. Maybe it was the next one, but I took note of that. But back to
That's
this
his
one.
dad, right?
Yeah, and that's always like a big thing they play up on commentary. But no, yeah, basically this whole rating goes to Yoshihashi. This is I've really turned around on Yoshihashi this year.
Hell yes. Yoshihashi and Goto, it's like everyone can say what they want, but like I don't have really anything bad to say about them. They're not going to be one of my favorites, but they always deliver some good stuff every year, all year round, not just in the G1. They're going to have good shit every year. Haley, welcome in. Everyone's been late today, but we're all
I
here.
had to pay for it. I had to pay for it for being late.
You did miss the flip. Here's someone else here with something. I don't know what that face means. Confusion? I don't know. So this next match, main event of night 7, Sonata versus Kaito Kiyomiya. I loved this match. I had a lot of mid feelings. Doing a lot of shit on this show, and everyone knows I can be hypercritical and kind of indifferent about shit. But when I really like something, I really like something, and I really like this. I went 4 1/4 on it. Sonata and Kiyomiya both have history with Keiji Muto, the great Muta. Sonata from his time starting off in All Japan, Kiyomiya from his shit with Noah. So to me, immediately when you have these little matchups like this, am I freezing up? My Wi-Fi bar went down. Okay, cool. Another match, and this match was way better than this, but another one I'd like to touch on was when Okada and Shima wrestled in the New Japan Cup the other year. And, they both were trained by Ultimo Dragon. So it's like these little things where people who came through different eras but were trained by those same people, and then seeing them under this spotlight is just really fucking cool. And you can tell because the matches are always fucking sick. Like, you can just tell. So, they both went for the Shining Wizard early and did that little stalemate thing, and they both missed, and that was fucking sick. I just had short notes. A Muda, Shining Wizard, stalemate, leg work. Awesome. I just put words down. And then the pin, didn't the finish happen with like 2 seconds left?
Yeah.
So low-key, this would have been 4.5 for me, but they did mistime that finish a little bit. From what I've read and the way it looked like they were trying to fit, I think, one more move in, and then, Kiyomiya kind of – y'all know what I'm talking about? Did you notice that when you watched? So I teetered it down just a 1/4 star, but truthfully, it kind of worked. I mean, they're panicked. You know what I mean? Like, that's part of the beauty of this live performance we're watching. You know what I mean? Like, it's That's why when people bitch about botches, I'm like, depending on the botch, sometimes it doesn't even fucking bother me because these are real fucking people. If they never mess up, you're gonna have somebody. Well, I'm not gonna take a slander at someone. You're gonna have these wrestlers that people call fucking amazing just because they do gymnastics perfectly. Like, you know what I mean? Like, but shit like this, I fucking love when it's just raw. You know what I mean? Because if we were out there scrapping in a 30-minute time limit, odds are we're gonna be all over the damn place. So 4.25. Sonata wins. I wanted Kiyomiya to pull this shit out, but Sonata is the world champion, and honestly, I'm coming around on his run in this tournament. Really and truly, like he's had some matches that were but in these like bigger matches, he seems to kind of deliver. So 4.25 from me. Carl, what'd you think of this one?
I think us growing on, or Sonata growing on us, I think that was kind of the point of putting him in the G1. But I feel like leading up to this, his defenses were like against some like not not like no names, but or not just like little people, but they weren't like people that you want to be seeing uh the belt defended against.
Yeah, they didn't throw him against Naito, Tana. They didn't
Exactly,
give him all
yeah.
these big names out of the gate. Yeah.
And I think we're gonna get there. I think this was just to help him get more comfortable trying to figure out like what kind of champion is he. And I think he's figuring it out. Like the more we see him, I feel like he's showing more and more confidence. Like I'm not gonna lie, you pointed out that the crowd doesn't really cheer for him until he does like the ear thing. The ear thing is growing on me. Like I don't pop when he does it, but like I don't know, it's growing on me. I think Sonata. Dude, I don't want to say it, but dude, I think he's that guy. I think he's that guy.
Is he your favorite world champion in wrestling right now?
Oh,
No.
That's a good question. No, I don't even. I feel like
MJF, Roman Reigns.
It's too easy to say MJF because I'm just an AEW watcher. But I really don't watch like anything else. And I'm not going out of my way to fucking watch WWE, dude. If I sitting through Roman Reigns matches is like, how you guys feel about fucking Kenta Chase Owens? How I feel about Roman Reigns. His matches are slogs.
Holy shit!
Fucking no.
You don't like the dialogue, buddy?
Oh no. Okay, look. One thing I like about Roman Reigns, off topic all the way. One thing I like about Roman Reigns is I like how he talks during matches. Like he'll talk to the camera, he'll play with the crowd, he'll whatever. But like the actual in ring, it's like, why would I want to watch that?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Understandable.
Actually, now I'm thinking, dude, maybe Sonata is my favorite world champion right now. I don't know.
I'm saying, like, low key, like, who do you Baker, what'd you think of this one, bud?
I wasn't really sure what to rate this one because, unfortunately, I had this finish spoiled for me. I need to mute some words on Twitter or something there. I ain't calling it X. Oh, the nanner's out, buddy. It's a little early for that.
I didn't want to, take all the attention off of you, buddy. But this nanner was calling my name. Everybody put a nanner in the chat for me.
But yeah, this had a really hot.
Sorry.
Good match, good closing stretch. Sonata's still not the guy for me though.
I can see it. I can see how you.
I respect it. Yeah.
He needs the hair back. He needs the blonde hair back.
He looks good. I don't know. I fuck with him.
Great. No, that's completely a joke. He looks great like this.
So I'm eating. Okay.
Bunny.
Eat it. No. Okay. July 26th.
See you eat that nana.
They do. I'm gonna put it up for me and watch with it on screen.
Eat the peel too. Come on.
You want to see this thing go on? I'm not gonna really do that. That was the grossest thing ever.
You got close.
Wait, what?
You got close. I thought you were gonna do it. I actually thought you were gonna do it.
I gotta tease him. Okay. July 26th, night 8. Oh, we starting off strong. Hanare and Evil. I have a quote. Don't know who said it. Don't know who got hit in the balls. Right in the ding ding. It was a Kevin Kelly number, or maybe that was Chris. I don't know. Hanare tried to make this good. A nut shot and everything is evil to win. 2.25. God damn it. Cara, what did you think?
I gave it a 2. I like.
Oh,
I
I
like.
love when you go lower than I do. Makes me feel better.
It's just like I don't know, man. You know what it is? I did a little bit of research, and I wasn't satisfied with how I felt about House of Torture because I felt like maybe I was giving them a hard time because I didn't really know like the history. Dude, going back and watching how this evil storyline started when he first turned on Lij, I was like they had something with this. How did it become what it has become? And forming those opinions and then watching these evil matches, I'm like, oh, I see what everyone's talking about. It's like, I don't know. Hanari, he did his best. My last two notes on here are please God no and fuck this tournament. So, yeah,
That's a damn shame. That we
yeah.
come off a show where the main event was so damn good and we open it up and they do something that compels you to say, fuck this tournament.
It feels almost like it feels kind of like oh, I don't want to say exactly. Oh my God, are we getting nannered live?
My bad. I forgot we were live.
Oh, it felt like I was getting trolled. Like the match felt like I was getting trolled. Like sometimes I've noticed we'll have, and maybe this is just an A block and B block being better than C and D. I've still been trying to figure out if that's true, but going back and forth, like, dude, anytime I don't know. I feel like I just got trolled. Like you can't go from Sonata to Kaito Kiyomiya and then go to fucking Evil. Like, this felt wrong. I give it 2 stars.
Baker.
I went 2 3/4. It's fine. I mean, these obviously evil matches have a ceiling, you know. Um, so my first note here is how long are we gonna do this with evil? Like, this is the third year of this or something like that. Like, or going on the third year. It feels like gotta do something else now. I don't know, and maybe something will come out of. I don't know. Supposedly there was gonna be this like whole Bullet Club Civil War thing back when, and I guess it kind of did happen, you know, with but that was back when the fucking Doc Gallows and Carl Anderson were still over here and didn't go to WWE yet, so maybe that took away from that. But maybe the War Dogs, there could be some switch up there, and but I don't see House of Torture going face or anything like that, or even Evil leaving them anytime soon. So this is where we are for now, and for who knows how long. Apparently, an Achilles injury is a 2 on the pain scale, but a tattoo around your lips is a 10 on the pain scale. That is what Hanare told Big Kev.
So you mean to tell me them fuckers be sitting down backstage talking?
Do they?
Hanare and Kev? I feel like Hanare would want to eat Kevin, you know?
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. The like, it's not a gimmick change, but this like he's more outwardly like a monster. Dude, I have a hard time seeing this nigga as a human. They keep talking about he's like royalty. I'm like, nigga, what? Like this is like he's basically like New Japan Umaga right now, and I can't see this nigga being like a king.
Oh my god!
Nobody was gonna say it. I had to say it. I had to say it.
Whoa! I need
Give him
everyone.
the spike.
Everyone, take a moment. Hanare is who?
And also this is a
Say
good
it,
thing.
own it, own
This is a
it,
good
own
thing.
it.
I think he's New Japan Umaga, and that's a good thing because I love Umaga.
So you know what this means.
What does this mean?
At Wrestle Kingdom, John Cena's got to come over, and we got to have a last hunky standing match. No, Hanare
And
is not
you know what's crazy? I'm pre 5 stars. I'm giving it 5 stars.
Pre-5?
Pre 5.
That'd be fucking killer.
Yo, Hanari versus Hiroshi Tanahashi.
They wrestled last year and Hanari beat him in the G1, right?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Last year. Go back and check that one out tonight when you're frying.
I'll have to watch that.
I think it was like one of Hanari's only wins.
Yeah, I think it was. And then he went and got that face tat. Now he's going to get 2 wins. Because he's the real tribal chief, and I ain't shitting on Roman. Shout out Umaga. Rest in peace. Yeah, there we are. Alex Coughlin and Hiroki Goto. My note. Okay, ... Coughlin wins. 1 star and 3/4. Baker.
I went 3 stars. I think it was just I was glad to see. Coughlin picked up a win here, so that was cool. And deadlift into jackhammer, that's a cool finish. 3 stars.
Coughlin has some cool shit. I can't lie to you.
Super cool shit.
I saw someone on Twitter be like, "What makes you like Alex Coughlin more than like some of the Three Musketeers?" And this dude just tweeted this gif of Alex Coughlin like deadlifting somebody up into a suplex position and like fucking off the mat. It was crazy. Cara,
this wasn't the best Alex Coughlin match, but the jackhammer fucking. Dude, there was like some banter. With the word stairs. I wrote down stairs Lamont. I can't remember what the bit was, but it was a good bit. So there was a spinning wheel kick in the corner that looked awesome. Fucking, I don't know why the match was that short. Honestly, I feel like if it would have went longer, I probably would feel higher about it. But I give it a 3. It was pretty good.
hell yeah. Oh, next we have 2 certified hogs, 2 certified risers, 2 certified fucking fiends. Shingo Takagi and Mikey Nichols. Mikey decided to go into this match and rebust himself up. Like, I want you all to know there ain't nobody that has a bigger wild hair growing out of their ass in this tournament than Mikey fucking Nichols. Like, bro, he comes out every night and his eyes are wide. I don't know if he's doing blow or like what he's doing in the back, bro, but he comes out like a damn, what do they call it? What's one of them southern sayings? Bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. He comes out of there, dude, like, looking for something, dude. And he's like, I need something to hit my head on. You know what I mean? It's just like, dude, you're fucking crazy, bro. Like, you're like Ric Flair, bro. Like, this is just, he needs to start wooing or something or strutting. Like, he needs something crazy. But, like, I went 3 1/4 on this. It wasn't something fucking amazing, but, like, these are just the boys fucking around. And this is the kind of shit I like. Botched finish, I put. Something weird happened at the end.
I don't know what the fuck happened there.
It was a little sloppy.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that. 3 1/4. Baker. Your turn.
When you're ready.
All right, I'm good.
Okay. I went 3 3/4. This was fun. I don't know what the fuck happened at the finish though. Shingo literally just ran into him and fell on top of him. Like,
it's so good.
I don't.
I forgot what it was, but when you said it, I saw it.
I don't know what the fuck.
I think they fucked it up, and then when Shingo laid on him, I feel like he was like, "Just stay down." Like, I feel like that's genuinely what happened because I saw some mouth lips moving.
Uh-huh.
Oh my god.
Honestly, I feel like that's what makes wrestling fun, though. It's like sometimes you fuck up. It's like whatever. A sloppy match is okay every now and then.
Oh, Shingo did bounce off the mat when he got brought down for that superplex. That was gnarly. He full on bop.
Shingo be taking them bumps. And Mikey be taking bumps too, different kinds.
You notice how he kind of like walks on his tippy toes or something? Like he
Like I
does
do.
this is weird, like feet kind of out to the side, like I don't know. He doesn't step like normal wrestlers, but I think what also throws me off is how he wears a solid color pant with no like divide at the knee, and then just like a kick boot. I think that's also kind of it's a look. Like it's not bad, but it is like it creates some sort of like something in my mind where I'm like, he looks weird. I don't know. But he's mad Mikey Nichols, so
He's late night fighting or whatever it is Kevin always says about him. He says like he acts like Mikey Nichols was like this street thug or some shit that used to walk around.
No, yeah, fucking dude. What match was? It was like
the
him and
Eddie was it the
yeah.
Eddie match? Yeah.
He's like, every night Mikey Nichols went outside his house and found a fucking fight to get into. I'm like, what the fuck?
He was saying that about like Will last year, or like whenever he turned heel.
What? Buddy, did you
Dude,
see
that's
Will
crazy.
Ospreay before he bulked up? Like, no way that fucker was walking outside trying to fight motherfuckers. Like, what?
Dude, junior heavyweight Will Ospreay.
Junior heavyweight Will cutting cartwheels on people in the street. Like, what?
Mm-hmm.
No way in
Dude,
hell. You know what I do? I would get in a car and run his ass the fuck over. You know what I mean? I wouldn't even entertain it.
GC Dub.
Where's Brett Lauderdale at? Somewhere in the back fucking with Atticus Kogar.
Shaking hands with Steph McMahon.
How much did he pay for that pick? Well, I better shut up. I'm going to go to GCW again and get fucking jumped if I talk on this shit. Nick Gage will come up to me like I saw him do that guy that was... Bro, sidebar real quick. I was at GCW. Some dude showed up with a camera of his own to illegally film the show like a big ass. Yeah.
Wow.
And he shows up and filming it, and Brett goes up to him and tells him to leave, and the guy wouldn't leave, so he brings Nick over there, like while matches are going on. And well, no, he didn't bring Nick over there. Brett walked off and then went back up to the guy and like kind of tried to strong arm him out. About 10 minutes later, I just see Brett walk back in with Nick, and Nick had a bat in his hand, like coming back to the back. And I'm like, I don't know what just happened to that guy, but
Where was this?
it was in Chicago one year.
Mm.
Like I think the first year I went to Chicago.
Dude, Nick Gage is one of the scariest white niggas walking the earth.
Bro, so nice in person though. I've met him a couple of times. He's so chill, but Lord knows.
Is he scarier now with his new teeth or without?
Bro, you ain't lying, bro. That's some shit you look down up under your bed and see come out, and you fucking stay in the middle of that bitch all night.
I love Nick to death, by the way. MDK all fucking day.
Swear to God.
Dude, what's the shit? The fucking dude, I forgot the shit. Little hand thing. It's a little hand thing.
Yeah. Anyways. Toru Yano, and Tanahashi.
Oh. I figured it out.
There. You got it, buddy. MDK all day. Tana wins, but looked like fucking shit in this match. Like, this motherfucker's falling apart in front of our eyes. Truly. And like, you know, I don't know what we're gonna do about this, but
Dude, I'm not comfortable watching this nigga bump the way he bumps.
like,
dude, there was I can't remember which. I think it was his last match. He went for a high fly flow, and the nigga moved, and he took it like straight on his stomach. I was like, "How did you not die?" Like, bro, I don't know.
Hell no.
I don't know.
I went star and a half. Oh my God, y'all.
I mean, I don't think it's very funny to make fun of Nick Gage's fine motor skill decline, you know. But hey, do as you do.
Oh my God, dude, my stomach, bro.
Man, I done ate about half of these nuts.
Ow.
Star and a half moving forward. What do y'all think?
I don't want to say it sucked, but also Kevin Kelly keeps making the same Bobby Hill joke. I got it the first time.
What is he saying?
That's my purse.
Yeah.
Oh
Like,
my
know you.
god!
like it's a low blow. We get it, man.
Where's Chase Owens when I need him?
Yeah, let's talk about the real match here. Let's talk about what really happened this night.
Tomohiro Ishii, Eddie fucking Kingston.
Hey, I went 2 2/4 on that, by the way, and two 1/4.
Oh, I went I went 2.5. I went 2.5.
That was so good, buddy. 2 and 2.
God damn.
Could somebody break that down for us in the chat? What is 2 and 2/4?
This officially eliminated Yano.
Where are my Steiners?
Yeah.
Oh, no way.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Yano, you're out, buddy. Good riddance.
Oh,
huh?
Yano also speared Tanahashi just right in the ass in this. That was
He did.
My
pretty
God. Ishii and Eddie Kingston round out their trilogy with this third match between them, and my fucking lord, they can't do no wrong. 4.5 stars. The boys did it again. What else can be said? Ishii gets a win, and damn, it rocked. Oh Lord, excuse me. Carl, what'd you think?
I'm not gonna lie, man. I was fried watching most of this. I was extra fried when I watched this. I almost cried watching this match, dude. I almost cried watching this match. This match was insane. It's
Cried.
what I was looking for from both guys leading up to this. It's there, bro. I don't want to say it's 5 stars. I'll probably say like 4 3/4 is like almost there. I feel like I want to save the 5 for like I don't know what's coming. I feel like I'm gonna need that 5 later. But for now, this is as close as it gets. I literally almost cried watching this match. This match was insane.
So you did 4 3/4?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Baker?
4.5. I think you should just watch this match. Like, we could sit here and we could talk about every move. Like, I think Ishii did like a code breaker. At least that's what it looked like. I was like, okay, is that a Chris Jericho reference? We got a mention of the Sasaki and Kobashi match when they were doing the chop exchange. So that was a big dub there. I mean, this is two guys who are just perfect opponents for each other, and in a setting because they had this match. It was what, the 0 hour.
They did 0 hour, and then they did one on New Japan US event.
Okay. But like this was the setting for them. This crowd, this night, this tournament, perfect. I don't know how this match could be better, which is weird to say for not going the full 5 on it. But like, I'd like to see it again. And I'll just go rewatch this. And I think that's what everyone else should do.
Facts.
Honestly, you know what we low key should do at the end of this tournament? Rewatch we vote on like the top 5 matches of it, and we give a rewatch.
I agree, actually.
This one's on the list. I'd put Eddie Kingston versus Tomohiro Ishii, Mikey Nichols versus Aaron Henare, Mikey Nichols versus Aaron Henare, Mikey Nichols versus Aaron. So yeah, this ruled. Everyone go watch it now. Thanks. Next match, David Finlay and Tama Tonga. Somehow I kind of like this. I went 3 1/4.
Was Haste Naito next?
Yeah, I got Naito Haste.
Yes, I made a mistake. Thank you, Tetsuya Naito and Shane Haste in an upset. Where did my notes go on that? I don't even have it listed, but I know I rated that son of a bitch. I went 3 flat on it. Naito and Haste. Shane gets an upset win. And damn, I wish I was more excited about Naito right now. I wanted this to be his tournament, you know? What'd y'all think?
Go ahead.
Yeah, I wanted more from Naito. I don't know. This is I feel like this match shows like I thought this whole time TMDK were baby faces, and I don't know. Maybe you can't see it. Maybe because y'all know them. But I feel like this match showed like babyface Shane Haste. I feel like this is where I was getting this from. I also think Shane Haste would do a good job in WWE. There was like I can't remember where it was. It was the him and ZSJ match, like at the end where they're just talking, being bros, and I'm like, I don't know. I feel like Shane Hayes might be a tiny bit more charismatic than Zack Sabre Jr. And I think whenever he wants to wind down, I feel like he could go to WWE and he would do fine. But
Well, so he was in NXT for a little bit, wasn't he?
yeah. He was in NXT. I missed all of that because fucking WWE. I don't know. I was a hater. NXT was probably good. I didn't really watch it, but also fucking like, ugh. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about Shane Hayes getting this upset. I feel like this is a strange choice.
Had
for an
me
upset.
feeling hysterical. Sorry, man. Bad dad, white dad jokes, you know? Fuck.
I was
Anyway.
I was watching this hysterical. Dude, you know what this felt like? This was if I still cared about WWE, this almost felt like watching Cody lose to Roman. Like that was pretty bad, but I didn't really care about WWE. But
Bro, that shit was
this
low key
almost
funny.
Yeah.
Not to get on it. Anyways.
Yeah. He's still gonna finish the story, I believe it.
He gonna finish the story by re-signing to the AEW, buddy. Coming back home and winning that world title. Taking a couple of straps to the back. Velvet, what you thinking about it, girl? Anyways.
We just put her on the mic.
Low key, she's probably got more to say than I do. More things that are worth a damn. Yeah. Are we all good on this one?
So I went 3, and you talked about last time that you had written down just Haste's theme. Did you have any thought on that? Do you remember what you were thinking there?
I don't. I gotta make a note for my next watch to listen to that damn theme song. So here we go.
I missed it too. I gotta do that too.
Let's all write a note.
Do we want to listen to it right now? Just want to do that?
Low key.
I want to see what you niggas was talking about because I missed it.
All right. Yeah, Vic, pull that shit up.
Called Chimney. This is riveting content. I was just listening to a song.
Can we hear it?
Can we hear it? What do you mean?
Someone let's all listen together.
Somebody play it.
I'll pull it up on my phone. Hold up. I'm gonna put
I don't
it
know
up.
how this technology works.
Me either. I'm all kinds of fuck. Chimney. That ain't quite it. Here. So, why did I write something about this?
That sounds like another theme, but I can't think of whose it is. Where it goes like, "Yeah, I heard it was a wild one." Maybe it's just that one. That one might have words later on.
Yeah.
Chimney.
Good Southern rock tune for the Australian.
For the Australian guy.
Buddy, we got Australians, Hawaiians. We got all kind of shit in this tournament.
We got what?
Sorry, I'm losing it, brother.
Oh, wait, real quick. Shane Hayes has some of the worst tattoos.
Boy, that boy looked like he got. It looked like he volunteered to let someone test out their tattoo abilities on his ass.
Because it's like weird like geometric pattern that then turns into this like 3 sword with like a stone background thing, and then I think he has like there's some sort of like dog, maybe on his like back or side. He's just wrestlers have some of the worst tattoos. I mean, I'm not one to talk with two wrestling tattoos. They're not bad, but I can't be a wrestler with wrestling tattoos. Yeah, you know, I was Stone Cold, baby. And then fucking Cop Love and Undertaker somewhere over here.
That's hard.
Oh, buddy.
Tama Tonga versus David Finlay. Ethan, go, buddy.
Why did I do 3 1/4? Was this all right or what?
I went 3.
Dude, my first note on this was I'm so fried. This nigga actually looks cool, and I was about Tama Tonga. I was so fried. I thought Tama Tonga looked cool.
At least it wasn't David Finlay looking cool.
I mean, Tama Tonga looked kind of cool coming to, ain't nobody really nigga it. Ain't nobody really nigga it. Bro, that shit
I actually love that song.
Me too,
Bro.
bro. Like,
Tactics. Oh, Guerrilla Tactics. Oh.
Oh, you want me to go outside and beat somebody's ass on the sidewalk? You play that shit. I'll fight anybody, dude. Get my ass beat and still enjoy it. He comes out there.
Music is also pretty good.
He be out there. You ever see that shit Tom be doing? I'm like, bro, what you see him? Shit, what you look? He be like, I'm like, bro, for somebody that looks so good, got the movements down, got the song and shit, bro. I wish you could fucking work.
Yeah.
I mean, he works, but he don't work. You know what I mean?
I see what you're saying.
He don't do nothing wrong, but he don't do nothing right neither. He just gets in there and says, everything he does, I picture him wrestling with hearing, ain't nobody really nigga it. He's in there like, ain't nobody really nigga it. Got him in the lot. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he should do the New Jack thing, play his theme the whole time.
Oh, yo.
Yeah.
3.5 for everything. There you go.
Not for free.
Rap on stream?
Not for free.
I don't have anything worth rapping. I can't freestyle. I was gonna try to pull a verse up, but I have nothing worth rapping.
We can do it.
I'm gonna make a song about the G1, and then
it can be called the Tanahashi Washing Cipher. We can all throw something.
Everybody gets a turn, buddy.
Buddy, swear to God. 8 minutes of washing tunes. So yeah, this was that. 3 1/4. Tama Tonga. Cara was talking right before we completely got off.
I hated having to watch David Finlay wrestle after watching Tetsuya Naito lose, and that's pretty much all I can say about that, man. I gave it a 3.
So I think we all went the same. No, you went 3 1/4, so it was close.
Good. Main event. Zack Sabre Jr. versus Jeff Cobb. Now, Kevin Kelly, by the time he turns 40, he'll be a capitalist.
I'm glad we have the same note, buddy.
I meant to write that down.
He's talking about Zack, right? So wait, is Zack? What?
So Charlton said he's a true socialist when he was like going and greeting all the people, and that is like kind of a. I don't know if it's a gimmick. I don't know if like Zack actually feels that way, but he's like had a couple of things like he's come out for matches and on his entrance been like he called out the prime minister. I think kind of recently it was like pay nurses. But yeah, that was what a line from Kevin there.
By the time he turns 40, he'll be a capitalist, Chris. And then I heard in the background, that's a hell of a line there, Taz.
I think he was telling like Oscar too beside him.
Yeah, he said you
Bro.
too, Oscar. Yeah.
Bro, he'd be talking down to Oscar, bro. He'd be like, Oscar, move your feet from under my table. I'm like, dude, what the fuck? Kevin, you fat as fuck, old as shit, man. Go back. Man, come on.
In that Tanahashi and Yano match, Tanahashi gave one of the pieces of tape to like a kid at front, and then Kevin was like, hey, go get that tape back. He's got to pay. Oscar, go get that tape. And then at the beginning of the next match, he was like, Oscar said that kid flipped him off when he tried to get the tape back.
Dude, Oscar be going through it, dude. When he comes back, or whenever he gets sent off to an excursion and comes back, he's gonna have it out for Kevin Kelly.
Kev. 3.5 for me. Cobb gets the win, and Tour of the Islands counter. I wrote that down. Something cool happened out of that. Zach kind of transitioned out of it into some sort of crazy ass submission. But yeah, 3.5. Good main event. Solid. What did you rate it, Baker?
I went 3 3/4. When Cobb he yelled John Cena and did the flying shoulder tackle, it clicked in my head. They have the same initials. I didn't even think about that. John Cena, Jeff Cobb, JC. Who else? Jesus Christ. Think about it. Think about
Jesus Christo.
But
that's the real story of the G1.
I think it was pretty clear that Cobb was going to win here. I mean, he was coming in 03 to Zach, or 03-1, I think, in their matches for the TV title. So it was his time to win, and then it was pretty obvious what the result of his next match was going to be after that. But a lot of great action here. There was something else. There was a lot of interplay with people with Kanemaru, and they said everyone is trying to recruit Kanemaru and that he's a hot free agent, but he's in just 5 guys, right?
Yeah.
I didn't know what was going on with that, because him and Haste shared a thing after their match, I think, or after the Naito match.
That's weird.
Yeah. These guys have great chemistry. It was fun. Yeah, 3 3/4.
Hell yeah. Car, what'd you go on this?
I give it 3.5. Fucking,
Same.
it was good. They were low key wrestling like junior heavyweights. Cobb should not be able to do the things that he does, and I think that's super insane. There was a guillotine. There was 2 guillotines in here. The fucking neck crank thing, bro. Every time he does that, I'm gonna write down that he did the neck crank because it's insane.
The legs.
Yeah, that neck crank is literally insane. When you look at it, you can tell it doesn't really hurt that much, but they make it look like it hurts.
Mm-hmm.
They have good chemistry. I want to see them wrestle more.
Moving on to July 27th, night 9. Chase Owens is back. And on this night, Shota Umino did something pretty cool. He pulled a decent match out of Chase. This made Umino look great by comparison to how dull Chase is. That's what I put in my note. I put 2 3/4 on this. For some reason, this was just scratching my back the right way. Shota won. Thank the Lord. This was a good opening match for once out of Chase. Carr, did you have anything on this one?
I gave it a 3. I think it was pretty obvious that if anyone was going to get this kind of match out of Chase Owens, it was going to be Shooter. So I liked the fucking at the end, Kevin Kelly, when he gives him the mic and he says, "I love you," and it just runs off. Dude, Shooter, once he gets acclimated to the main event scene, he's going to be a problem. And also in the beginning, none of my notes have to do with the match, I'm not going to lie, because it's Chase Owens. But, dude, Doctor of Thugonomics, Chris Charlton, what was that? What was that? I don't even remember what the bit was, but calling Chris Charlton the Doctor of Thugonomics is fucking insane.
I missed that.
It was, if you go back and watch it, it'll probably still not make sense. I gave it a 3. It was pretty
Let's fucking go.
Baker. I had it at 2 3/4. This was where I noticed that Red Shoes wasn't reffing the Shota match.
Okay.
I don't even know if commentary took note of that, so maybe it wasn't that big a deal. I think Shota did something to Chase's hand here towards the beginning. Here's what it was. I said that's his gaming hand, and it's broken as Chase he went for a chop on the post. I think is what it was.
I remember that.
And then later on, Charlton said that he had talked to Narita about his first G1, and Narita's quote was, "I'm just about broken inside, but not quite."
Wow. Yo. That's low key hard. I'm just about broken inside.
I feel like it's gonna lead to something.
I hope
Like, that
so.
might lead to something.
Maybe it's gonna be Narita actually laying some elbows in.
Yeah, so get some fire out of him.
He's broken inside but hardened on the outside, calloused. Got him dying.
You know what I want to see? I want to see Ren Narita versus Mikey Nichols for the strong openweight championship or the never openweight championship. I feel like it's completely off topic almost, but dude, David Finlay with the never openweight championship.
Hey, Mikey Nichols need to beat. Mikey Nichols just needs to find him backstage, beat the fuck out of him, and take that belt for his own, brother.
Yeah, he just needs to take it.
Turn it into the hardcore title.
Call it hardcore. Mikey Nichols on his sidewalk, getting in his fights outside under the lamplight. Man, fuck. Since he's the street thug, but he take a camera around, have Jado and Jado following his ass around. I don't give a fuck anymore. Mikey Nichols and the hardcore title.
Mikey
Terry
Nichols gonna win the G1.
Dog. Dude, you know.
I'm sorry.
No, wait for a minute. Can we talk about Mikey Nichols running the table and walking down for that main event at Wrestle Kingdom and just say he's facing, and, he just goes out there to Sonata and just, dude, the hardest match of all time it would be. Like, dude, good thing neither of us have the pin at a wrestling promotion.
Oh no, if I had the book, dude, oh my god.
No, dude, I would book that shit. I would book Mikey to win this shit, go down there, job Sonata out, 20 headbutts, blood every fucking where. Mikey Nichols is champ, bro. Like,
send it back to Los and Gobernables.
Then have Jun Kasai come out at the end. We're gonna have a death match.
Mikey Nichols versus Jun Kasai.
Mikey Nichols gonna have skewers out of his little bump on his head from that headbutt.
He's gonna act like they're not even there.
We got a prediction here.
Huge surprise. Yeah.
Gotta
I
make
feel
your champ
like
strong, buddy.
If Naito doesn't win, I think Sonata's gonna win, and he's gonna choose Naito to be his opponent. Either that or Taichi.
Yeah, he would pick Taichi, I think, in that scenario. But I don't see that
for Wrestle Kingdom.
Yeah.
Dog. If you put if somehow
I think it'd be all right.
Sonata and Taichi.
I'd want to see it. I'm not gonna lie. I'd want to see it.
Would you want to see? All right, never mind. Are we good?
Where were you going with that?
No, I'm not going anywhere. We gotta get on the road. Yoshihashi, speaking of Tai Chi, Yoshihashi and Tai Chi had one for the boys here. 3.5, another one of these matches where these guys just fucking do their thing, and it's fun, it's a blast. It don't overstay, it don't end too quick. It's just right, nice and tight. Tai Chi gets to win. Carl, what'd you think?
I think they've had similar paths for me so far through this G1, where it's like I'm not super familiar, but the more I see them, the more I'm like, okay, yeah, I get it. And like, this is where these stories converge, and this was exactly what I was looking for. I gave it 3 3/4. Very close to being like a match I want to rewatch all the time. Like, I don't know. I like I like people growing on me, and both of these people growing on me at the same time made this match feel a lot more important to me than I think it probably did to other people. But I don't know. I think it worked. I think it worked.
Baker?
I went 4 stars. I really like the chemistry between these guys here, and much like Kara said, this continued Yoshihashi growing on me personally. I thought he showed a lot of fire here. He had Taichi's chest like all fucked up even before like maybe even 3 minutes, definitely before 5. Yeah, I just thought all the strike exchanges looked great and it was hot action.
I'm so sorry. Next match was, you know what, Baker? I haven't been doing nicknames like Mike used to do, but to be honest, you're now known as Hot Action Austin Baker.
Ooh, buddy.
It's a good line. That's a good line.
It's so good.
That's a good line.
There are worse things.
The spreadsheet master, Hot Action Austin Baker. Kara is the Kirby killer.
I like it.
Okay, next match: Gabe Kidd and Kaito Kiyomiya. My note was, I need this again. 3 3/4. They did the Okada thing where it kind of felt unhinged, and they were going all throughout the crowd, brawling around. This was just unhinged. Kaito Kiyomiya showed fucking fire. Gabe Kidd was as unhinged as he's always been this whole tournament, but it actually really worked for me this time. Before, it was like almost kind of messy. Like, I liked the little shtick he's been doing with attacking everybody, but it's also been just kind of like all over the place. But here it fucking worked. 3 3/4. Give me this again. ASAP. No contest here, right?
Yeah, double count out.
Awesome. Baker, where you at on it?
4 stars. This was good, and this is what I personally needed to see out of Kaito Kiyomiya, was some fucking fire, was some like true like defiance that I haven't really seen since he's been interacting with Okada last. I think it was sometime shortly after 5 minutes is when Kid had him down in the corner, and he spits on him. He's got the boot to the neck, and Kaito just fired out double leg ground and pound, spits on him. I said, "Okay, Kaito, I see you. Okay, this is what we needed. That's what I've needed out of him from like the whole tournament." And then they're brawling outside, the count's going, and I'm like, okay, they're not even trying to get back in the ring. Like, this is no longer a match. This isn't about points. This is about these two guys. And I think Kaito showing like, no, I belong here. Like, you're not gonna bully me. No, I'm gonna eat you now. Oh, there was there was one point here where Gabe was just slapping the ever-loving shit out of Kaito, just like the heaviest slaps, and I wrote down, I almost wish he'd pull a fucking Nakajima and just shoot knockout Kaito here. Like, it would suck, but...
Kara, have you seen that clip of what Nakajima did it about a year and a half ago?
I haven't.
So, I would shorten it. At Cyber Fight, which is DDT and Noah's big event where they all have all their people because they're owned by the same company, they do this big event where because normally DDT and Noah don't mix, but it's a show where all of them mix and they face each other. There's this it was a 6-man tag, right, Baker, I think?
Yeah.
There's just this big match, had fucking Jun Akiyama in it, just a bunch of heavy hitters about to fuck each other up. Nakajima gets tagged in and just fucking knocks out. Who did he knock out? Endo. Tetsuya Endo from DDT, who was the champion at the time. Just bitched this man out. Totally unplanned, off the script. Just fucking pops him, knocks him out flat. And everyone just stands there and Jun Akiyama looks at him. And they just all look at one of the ref just calls the match. It's the most awkward shit of all time.
What?
You got to see it. We'll look at it another night. But imagine him doing that here, though. So good. Yeah. Kara, did you give your rating on this?
Oh, this was 4 stars. I don't know what I thought this match was gonna look like going into it, but the pure primal fucking like, let's just beat each other up. Fuck the G1. Let's just really fight. Like, that's the type of energy that I want to see in my wrestlers. Like, when they run this match back outside of a tournament, outside of like this, and they have just a normal match, like, no, if they have a time limit, it should be like 60 minutes. Let them niggas just fight. I want to see that. No rules. I don't even want to see them niggas in a ring. I want to see them niggas spend 60 minutes like fighting in a crowd, bro. Like, because I wasn't even with the crowd fighting at first. Like, I don't know. I like seeing niggas wrestle, but dude, I don't know. They made that work. Gabe Kidd, like, I don't know what it is. He should be leading Bullet Club, bro. He should be leading Bullet
Because
Club.
David Finley ain't leading nothing.
Yeah,
He's just a placeholder, man.
he's leading me to sleep. David Finley's
Dog,
leading me to
he'll
sleep.
put me out fast. Yeah, this fucking ruled. Next match led me to sleep. Great Okan and Tonga Loa. My note. So ... boring. Star and a half. Loa wins with some sort of driver.
It's called ape shit, buddy.
Is it?
Is that really what's going?
Well, ain't nobody realer than Gorilla.
Mm.
Yeah,
Have thoughts on this? That move is cool. I did not know that was called ape shit.
it's hard. Any thoughts on this match from anyone?
Great Okan is eliminated.
Damn. Goner.
I'm interested to see where he goes after this because I think everything is there for him. I think out of everyone in the G1, I think he has my favorite offense because nobody really wrestles like him. But
Well, like they said, he's dominated 13 martial arts.
yeah, he's he's a very believable wrestler. Him and Hanare, I feel like if they would have gave Okan some wins, he would have came out of this looking really good. I think they might not. I don't know because I missed a lot. Maybe they don't see it yet. I don't know. I see it in Okan. I think if they gave him a shot, he could take it. But
Could be a thing where maybe he's slotted in as more of a tag guy.
yeah, which is fine. I don't know. I don't think this was a snoozer, but you know, it was alright.
Yeah,
It just was. I think for me, it just got to the point where it's like neither one of these guys are going to win this thing, and they went. How long? I don't know how long they went, but at a point,
12:41.
Under any circumstance, the only circumstance that I would really care to see this match is if it did have like a point, like something on the line. You know, so it was just hard for me to give a fuck. So, but there wasn't anything wrong with it directly. The next match was one of my low-key favorites. Hikuleu and Yota Tsuji. What the fuck? This was awesome. I went 3 3/4 on this. I don't even know what to say. Just two big dudes having not a generic big man match. They just fucking did cool shit, but not too. You know, what I mean, they didn't go Donovan Dijakovic on us and just do too much absurd shit that they should not be doing. But they did enough cool shit where it was like, damn, that big dude. You know what I mean? It felt natural. You know, when they did a dive, it felt like, damn, they both realize they can't just knock one another out because they're so fucking big. So they're just going chaos mode and going to fucking dive over the thing and trying to catch it. That's what it came off as to me. It came off more logical than just big dudes doing spots. You know, the spots were timed out. It felt natural. 3 3/4. Hikuleu gets a win, best match of his career. Straight up. I don't mean that.
It's crazy.
Well, name me a better Hikuleu match.
Dude, I've only seen these.
That's what I'm saying. I bet he ain't had much more.
It's a good point.
He's a new blood. Baker, what you think on this?
Give this 3 1/4. Couple things not really match related. There was like 3 fans in a row that all had these like drawn Tsuji like big smile faces. I thought that was really cool. So it seems like, and he typically gets like good crowd response. So I mean that's really cool to see how over he is in such a short period of time, and with hardly any matches under his belt, really. You know, aside from the Young Lion stuff. Early here, Tsuji was like, I think he like pushed Hikuleu and was like, "Come on, big boy." That was good.
Big boy.
Yeah, this was fun. Bigger guys doing stuff that not a lot of bigger guys do. Well, like you said. Yeah, let's get on to the next one. No, wait, is Kara gone? I'm sorry.
There's not much. Like, I think this is a match you kind of gotta watch. I think this will eventually be a sleeper like favorite. Like, it'll take a minute, but I don't know. These guys got good chemistry. Like, there were some good strikes. I think that's a thing that's missed a lot. Sometimes some of these guys don't really have chemistry. Like, they can put on good matches, but like if it doesn't click, like a good match kind of stays at a good match. But if you have chemistry, a good match can be a great match, and that to me, this is the example of that.
I agree 100%. I want to know how y'all feel about the next match in that regard. Sonata and Ren Narita. Did they have chemistry?
That's not the next match.
What did I miss?
yeah.
Kenta and LP. The forgotten match. I will not comment. Y'all two take the floor. I did skip this one on purpose in my notes, unlike Naito.
You skipped it?
Yes, I wrote nothing about this.
But you
I'm not-
watched it.
Oh, I watched it. Oh, unfortunately, I sat there and I had all eyes on it.
I don't think this was that bad. I don't think it was that bad.
They brawled in the crowd before the bell even rang. The actual match was a minute and a half or some shit.
19 seconds.
And I actually think that's good because I kind of don't want to see Kento wrestle these types of matches. I mean, like, I don't really want to
True.
see him do like the funny shit. Like, if they can brawl like out there and then let the finishing thing just be like a quick little pin, like that's what I want to see from Kento.
That's fair enough. I mean, we got some color out of it, right?
Yeah, yeah. ELP, dude, he's the one. He's the one.
Baker, what'd you think of this?
I just didn't know how to rate this. Because
Yeah.
I also didn't know how to rate this.
like, do you count everything before the bell? Is this just like a big angle?
This was an angle. That's what I would put it
No.
on as. It was an angle that ended in a 19-second match.
But I think this made sure ELP stayed alive in the block. I think that's really the point of this.
I guess it got a good visual out of him, stalking up the ramp, bleeding and shit. Whatever. ELP is alive. And I guess now we'll get to the chemistry masters. Sonata and Ren Narita. Do you feel like these two had good chemistry? I genuinely want to know y'all's thoughts because I think that's what held this one back is they just couldn't. They didn't seem like they worked too well together.
I wrote down 2 wet blankets just sloshing around.
I thought this was the guy though.
Oh, dude.
Oh man, come on now.
And that sucks. And that sucks because I think Sonata and Ren Narita are both the guy. Like I see it in Narita. I know. I don't know who's gonna bring it out of him. Somebody's gonna bring it out of him. Sonata's not the guy to bring it out of him. He's not. I don't know. Dude, I kind of want to watch this match again, low key. I think just because of how much chemistry
Oh,
they
wow.
had. I want to see this again.
2 wet blankets and a bucket of jelly, buddy.
Dude,
Is that
hot
what-
action? Hot
Is that
action.
what the hot action? Is that what the setup was for shower time last night, Cora? A bowl of jelly and some wet towels.
And my good friend Hiroshi Tanahashi.
So the rumor is true.
It's true. It's true.
You washed Tanahashi.
The clips are coming out soon. Clips are coming out soon.
Whoa.
That's all I gotta say, man.
We have to film a skit now.
You guys gotta come to Louisiana, bro. We're setting this up. We're setting this up.
Make a little I don't know the word I'm looking for. A little movie.
I'm gonna get in touch with my people at New Japan. We're gonna make this happen.
Kevin Coe say, "Whoa, what is this film we got pulling up here?" Chris, did they get a hold of your tape collection? Oh my God, Tanahashi! Oh my God, put some clothes on him. This isn't Tongaloa.
I wouldn't mind having Chris Charlton there.
This is the
Wouldn't
long
mind.
way. Oh my God, why is Chase Owens in there? That's some dirty bathwater, Taz.
At this point, you
Yo,
just
I'm gonna
direct.
be honest. I'll tell you, if they fuck with Hook and they put Hook in that bathwater,
The dead men.
they're dead men. They put in that FTW title in
Pissed
Tanahashi's
Taz.
bathwater.
Dude, we need Pissed Taz commentating for New Japan. I want that.
I want to know something. When he fucking throws them glasses down, dude, he said, "Don't put the cameras on me."
He sold it. He sold it. I don't care about Jack Perry at all, but he sold it. He sold it.
Jackson P. This match 2 3/4. The definition of FINE. Fine. Sonata was jelly, like Jamie said. Wet blankets, like Cara said, and some lukewarm hot action. Baker, what'd you think of it?
I'm at 3 stars. This is fine. It was there. We can move on.
Moving along. Main event: Kazuchika Okada, Will Ospreay. I don't know if I want to go first and get out of here while I can, or if I want to save for last and just do what I do.
We gotta save for last. I was very high on this match. I was going into it. I thought it was gonna be like 5-star classic. Maybe that's just me being naive, but I gave it a 4. I thought it was really good. I like the flippy shit. I like some flippy niggas, man. It was stiffer than what I expected. I'll say that. It was a lot stiffer than what I expected. But I thought it was really good.
Baker.
4 1/4. Great atmosphere for this one. Crowd behind Will the whole way. God, there was one spot here where Okada was up on the corner, and I think they were fighting for something, and Will comes down and he gives him the Os cutter on the apron. Oh my God, that was gnarly.
That was sick. That was sick.
Not a whole. I mean, this was, these two guys are good. I guess what's kind of notable is Okada was trying to like finish him off with the money clip, kind of further down the stretch, and I think
noticed that.
To me, that says something. Like when Okada does that, like that's like, oh, you're not like good enough, and maybe Okada. In character, I could see him still thinking that because the last time Will beat him in the G1, it was with help. So this was Will's first clean win over Okada. Yeah, this was good. I mean, two of the best in the world here, doing their thing. I noted something. I think this was on the comments in the back that Will said, where he like said the shout out to my missus at home and my little boy Harry. Does he have a kid?
Oh no! I bet that's the most annoying kid at his school.
He can't be that old, right? Like
I mean, he can have a kid. I mean, I feel like he's the same age as us. He was 22 when he faced Okada for the first time in 2017. So I mean, that would put him at.
He's like, no, he's
about 28, ain't he?
No, he's 30.
Damn. Oh yeah, he could have definitely planted. Now who the hell let him knock him up?
Well, he was with B. Priestley, but I don't know if that's still a thing.
Damn.
I'm itching to hear these match opinions.
The thing is, I don't have my rating for this doesn't mean I think this was bad. This just wasn't something I would give 4+. I went 3.5. It was good for what it was. I liked their G1 final match last year a lot better. I think I went like 4 1/4 on that or something. I went higher on it than I anticipated. Here it was just like they did their stuff. My thing is just I think about these matches and it's like I'm never going to watch this again. So that's kind of where I get critical with my ratings is I think about, is this something I'm going to go back and take a look at? You know what I mean? Because when I look at a match recommendations list of star ratings, and I see a 4 3/4, that's got to be something that I think I'm going to want to go back and see again. You know what I mean? In this match, I ain't watching this shit ever again. Is it if I happen to see it put on, would I enjoy it? Yeah, it was fine. It was good. They did some stuff, but I just think, I don't know. I'm the 3.5. I don't want to shit the bed. It's fine. It was good. They did their thing. Ospreay gets the win as expected. The story's nice. I like the touch with the money clip. The trajectory of Ospreay and Okada has been booked well. But I mean, New Japan is good at that stuff. I feel like sometimes it feels like they've planned out things 6 and 7 years in advance sometimes. And that's a plus, on that side. But sometimes, like with Naito, it takes us a while to get where we are going. And sometimes you wonder if you're ever going to get there. But yeah, 3.5, good main event. Dave went 4 3/4 on it.
Yeah.
I don't think he went long enough to be that good.
Yeah, I was just saying it didn't feel like an epic. It felt like, I don't know. Like I'm trying to look.
The crowd wanted it to be that, but
so here's
so much you can do with 20 minutes.
Like when you think about 4 3/4 matches, like I've only given 4 3/4 matches this year, and that's Mox and Hanger, Claudio and Eddie, Usos, Owens and Zayn, and Julia Tam Nakano from Stardom. And it's just like I think of those matches, and then I look at this match, and I'm like, dude, this match ain't nowhere near it. I mean, it's not a bad match, but it's like it was 17 minutes, and you know what I would love for them to low-key done? Just done like a. That's the thing. It felt like they were like Baker said. It felt like they were building towards something more, but they didn't have the time to do what they were wanting to do. So in my head, why don't you just make the most and chop 2 minutes off, do a 15-minute fucking banger? And it felt like that's what they were going to do at first. You know what I mean? They fucking got fired the fuck up for a minute, and then they, I don't know. They just never grabbed me. But anyways, Ospreay wins. What's their block looking like now? Who's leading?
I think Will's on top.
Okay.
I think it's Will, and then it's probably Okada.
I think they're tied, aren't they?
But he has the win.
Oh, yeah.
And then I want to say Taichi, but I could be wrong.
But he always keeps his little ass in there somehow.
Yeah.
Right, he's got the tiebreaker over Ospreay.
Mm-hmm.
Any other thoughts on this night before we move to the last night we're going to cover here? All clear. Night 10, July 30th. I don't know if it's just because by the time I'm covering 4 nights, which speaking of that, Cara, me and Baker were there. I brought up the idea earlier, maybe doing a show this Friday night, and only covering 2 events, just to kind of, it's going to give us less time to watch, but it's giving us less to watch and less to cover. Because there's only 2 shows between now and Friday night, so I think we might try and shoot for that. Because my thing is, by the time I get to this 4th night that I'm having to write notes for, I'm worn out.
Yeah.
But also,
this is how I felt watching this night. I'm not gonna lie.
And I think also, unfortunately, it's timed out where this night kind of fell off a little. So it was just like a double dose of like us being tired and it kind of going down in quality and being one of those nights where they're just kind of moseying on through. And I feel like some of these guys got to be getting tired by this point.
Yeah.
Truthfully, because not to jump ahead, but like Eddie and Mikey Nichols here, good match. But I feel like every other Eddie match, you can tell, or like Eddie and Hanare both, like every other match they have, one they go super fucking hard, and the next one it's like they don't do bad, but it's like you can tell they're definitely like, all right, let's just go easy tonight. But speaking of Hanare, he opens this one up with David Finlay. Hanare tried once again. Hanare gets put in these spots where I feel like he is doing his fucking best and he's doing great, and he's put with somebody who completely fucking shits all over any sort of momentum he tries to build. He tried here early to build momentum. He tried here early to be explosive, and he's great at those things. And instead, they decided to have Finlay start to control the match and immediately slowed things down and turned this to whatever. A star and 3/4. Fuck David Finlay. I stand Hanare, however. Carl, what did you think of this match?
Dude, David Finley booking is not making sense to me because it seems like he's beating these people that he probably shouldn't be beating as fast as he does. Like he's beating them like way faster than I feel like he should be beating them, or like way easier than I feel like he should be beating them. Like I don't know. I get he's the openweight champion, and you want to make him look good. You want to let this new era of Bullet Club look strong. I don't know. I just don't see it in David Finley. I think he looks cool. I think he looks all right, but I don't know. Especially for this like opening, I don't even have like any like good substantial notes on this. I feel like Hanare and Yoda Suji got the short end of the stick throughout this, and I wish it wasn't like this.
Baker.
My first note for this match is just Finley is not that guy. Not even in Bullet Club. I don't know if it's gonna work in New Japan for this guy, like in a main event situation.
Right.
Maybe, and I think one of us brought this up. Maybe he would be good as a Bullet Club Gold edition. You couldn't do that based on what happened with that, but I don't know. Maybe just like more opportunity for him to do some character work might be good. Like more in-ring promo time or something like that. That sounds like so American brained, I know. But
I mean, truthfully, when you're in this in-ring focused product like New Japan, where you also have a language barrier, with like American fans and stuff, David Finley is not good enough to break all those barriers that you have, and also let the wrestling speak for him. You know?
Like you're not gonna recommend a David Finley match.
Hell no.
I don't know if I said I went 2.25, and this eliminated Hanare.
Damn.
I went 2.5.
Hell yeah. Toru Yano and Jeff Cobb. Toru Yano defeats Jeffrey. Does this keep Toru alive? Or is he's out already?
No, he's out. He's out.
So, can I ask y'all this? Why the hell do this?
To make the points work.
Yeah.
And it's like we talked about, I think maybe the first episode we did, like Yano can beat anybody.
Was this the time for that though? And was this the person?
I mean, what? Okay, so this keeps Cobb at I think 8 points. And his next match is Goto. And I think Goto has to win to stay in.
Dude, maybe this is where this had to happen.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know who else Jeff loses to. Who's he got left? Goto and
Here's a point.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, there we go.
Jamie.
I don't know, man. Like logically, it makes sense, but sitting down and watching this,
in the grand scheme of things, you know,
we'll probably look back on this and be like, it was whatever.
You know what I mean? It's not, yeah. I mean, Yano's beaten Moxley before. You know, it's not even the fact that it's Yano doing it. I just sit here and think about how many times they run Jeff Cobb up in the G1, and then boom, you know what I mean? It's like random. But at the same time, I'm not a big Jeff Cobb guy, so it's not like I'm offended personally by this. You know, I don't give a fuck if he didn't win anything in this, to be honest. But, anyways, next up, Eddie Kingston, Mikey Nichols, 2 3/4, good match. A good 2 3/4. I know that sounds low, but anything 2.5 isn't even a bad rating for me. Like 2 3/4, you know, they did their thing. You know, they've been going hard all tournament. So here I feel like I don't think they phoned it in, but they didn't go out here and try to have an epic. We've had the Eddie Ishii match, we've had the Nichols Hanare match. Like, would I've loved to see these two fucking kill one another? Yeah, but this isn't one worth putting your health on the line for, like some of those other matches where you've already done enough, and they did enough here to satisfy me. 2 3/4. Who won this? I didn't write the note down.
Eddie did.
Eddie won it. Okay, where does he sit?
Fucking.
That is gonna put.
Where's it?
That puts him at 8.
He's got 6.
So that puts him at 6. So damn.
And he's got Tama Tonga next.
So in his block, who's leading that block right now? Damn. Tama Tonga?
Makes sense.
I think C is mostly close.
Carl, what'd you think of this match?
I wanted more, but I completely understand why we wouldn't get more. These niggas are beat up. It's like fucking, There was like a DDT in here that was like mad early that I liked. I can't remember who hit it, but it's night 10 C block fucking, They gotta bust them out when they need to, and I feel like this wasn't a match where they needed to bust anything out. So
I agree.
Oh, Evil is up there too. Ooh.
Went 3 1/4. I thought this had like decent action. Fucking Nichols held Eddie in that vertical suplex for 15 seconds. And only got a 1 count off of it.
Damn.
I should have wrote that down because I did note that.
I think Eddie hit a lightning spiral. I think that's what that like twisting fisherman move was. That was pretty cool. And then Nichols did a really funny sell on the finish with that back fist. He kind of like planked and fell over. Yeah, it's fine.
Next, we had Tetsuya Naito and Alex Coughlin. Naito wins after getting beaten by Shane Haste. So,
Oh, real quick, Mikey Nichols is eliminated.
It had to happen.
What he's there for.
Give us a show. Damn, I went 2 1/4 on this. Was this that bad, or was it just whatever?
I went
2 1/2.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So we're about in the same boat. Anybody have any thoughts here? Or it was what it was. 10 minutes. Tama and Eddie are tied, Jamie says. Evil got beat by Eddie and Tama. Okay. Damn shit, is Eddie going to get out of the block?
I would love to see that.
Probably not.
I wasn't thinking, but I'd love to see it. Speaking of Evil, what y'all feel about this Evil Tomohiro Ishii match?
Real quick, Alex Coughlin eliminated.
Oh, he's gone.
And they made a note on commentary during this match that, like, in match time averages, there's, like, only a second difference between Naito winning a match and losing a match. That really doesn't mean anything, like, kayfabe-wise, or, like, it's a cool stat.
That is
But Evil and Tomohiro Ishii, no time for this fucking bullshit.
Me fucking either. Fuck this.
One thing I'll say is when Evil's actually wrestling, he doesn't look that bad. Like,
You don't.
I think if they would have kept this, of course they're never gonna do this, but if they kept it as just like regular, just Ishii versus Evil, just wrestling it out, I think it would have been fine. But dude, like the WWE theatrics, nigga, like, I don't know, I don't need all that. Like, did we seen Dick Togo in the ring like 3 times? I'm like, I'm good. It was alright. I'll give it a 2.
I love that. I did. I said, "Fuck this." I'm not even entertaining this shit. What'd you give it, Baker? You don't give a fuck.
2.25. Surprisingly, this was the first G1 match between these two. And another good commentary point. Kevin said Marty Asami was a shooter back in the day when he was talking about him getting bumped and then coming back in the ring.
God.
The finish was real awkward because I feel like there was some miscommunication between the wrestlers and the ref with the way that Evil was grabbing him back here and barely had Ishii, and then Dick Togo has to come in there and kick him in the dick so the ref doesn't see. And then also there was one headbutt that I thought looked stiff from Ishii, and then later on I noticed that Evil had this little goose egg starting to form, so he caught him one good.
Good enough for him.
And I think Kevin said this. Togo just went to the YWCA for defense classes and helped Evil get the victory over Tomohiro Ishii. The YWCA.
Wow.
Not the YMCA. What you saying there, Kevin? What you saying?
If you want to wash, just say it, So, next match. Let's wash him. Dick to go. Zack Sabre Jr., Shane Haste. This was almost my favorite match of the night. It's tied between Shingo and Tama. I enjoyed this little inter-faction warfare for a minute. 3.25. They slapped the fuck out of one another, worked good on the mat. No complaints here. Zack Sabre Jr. gets the win, and they fucking talk it over after the match. Cara?
It was good. I feel like eventually, if they run this back, it'll probably be it'll feel more important. But this didn't feel very important. It just felt like y'all niggas wrestle. Let's see what you do. It was pretty good. I like both of their styles, and I actually think Shane Hayes wrestles a lot like ZSJ, and I didn't notice that until this match. I just prefer how ZSJ wrestles though. So I don't know. I feel like watching this match, I feel like I was just watching CSJ. I wasn't really watching Shane Hayes. But I'll take anything over seeing Evil in a ring. So I had to give it 3.
3.5. The best part of this match was Kosei Fujita coming out for both of their entrances and then standing in the neutral corner. Everybody is still friends after the match. Yay.
And I love that we all, 3.25, 3.5. Look at us. Something for everybody on the People's Pod.
The People's Pod.
Hey, man, we about to spoil the people. We about to give them an extra ep this week. What y'all giving us?
They're not even ready for it.
They ain't ready because we're going to be fucking shooting fucking wild cards on Friday. We're going to be all juiced. A two-night show, man? Fuck. Anyways.
Let's hope we get some non-evil matches to talk about.
I swear to God. I need a damn Matt Seidel bot shooting star press to come out of nowhere. Anyways, Shingo and Tama Tonga wrestled to a 20-minute time limit draw in the semi-main event. I'm getting professional. I sound like Mike. In the semi-main event of this show. Interesting choice to go to a draw. Not one that I thought would go to a draw, but I liked it. 3.25. Baker liked this a lot. I'd like to hear your thoughts on it, buddy. What made you?
These boys were working.
They were.
That this within the first maybe minute, maybe 30 seconds, this felt like a G1 match. Everything on this card up to this point was just, it was there. We had to be here. But this was all right, we're showing up. Everyone's excited. Let's fucking get to it. And they did. I didn't see the draw coming here. Thought that was a pretty interesting wrinkle to this. And I'd like to see them go maybe 25. I don't know. I'm a big Shingo guy. Can never get too much Shingo.
I like because it's been kind of negative in here for this last little bit of this show. Like Shingo, man, I love Shingo, and I have for a long time. And fuck it, I would do a whole show on Shingo and watching his best matches. Honestly, Kara, as somebody who's newer to New Japan, where are you at on Shingo? Like, what have you seen of him? Just his New Japan stuff?
He had like some stuff in AEW, I think.
He did like one Forbidden Door or two Forbidden Doors now, but that's all.
I feel like a lot of people I had to grow on. I feel like I didn't have to grow on Shingo. I feel like I saw like one Shingo match and I got it. Like
You got
I'm
it,
huge
yeah.
on Shingo. I'm huge on Shingo, and I also feel like I would have liked this match more if it wasn't Tama Tonga. Like I feel like I don't know.
Because this was
I'm not.
definitely Shingo carrying things and leading
Yeah,
things and
yeah.
doing it, and you kind of just plugged Tama in there. So
Yeah. If this
I
was
feel-
switched out for somebody that I like,
you were
was
invested
more
in.
connected to, exactly.
I just realized my stats are part with. Jamie's over here going through hell, y'all. Jamie, do you have a notebook out? And please tell me you were like aggressively scratching shit out, getting pissed, slamming your hands on the desk, knocking your peanuts off the desk, all kind of shit.
Dude, being a stats guy during fucking G1 season, Jesus.
You eating rice cakes, Bake?
Gang.
And to follow up from last week, to give us a light note before we handle this main event, Cara, I went and bought 2 boxes of Eggo pancakes, buddy. And I've been microwaving them bitches every morning before work.
Dude, before this, I had some pancakes, man.
No.
This is the life I live. This is the life I live.
They're good. They get the
They're
day
good.
started. And what I need to do is get on your level and watch one of these shows. Wow.
While you're eating, I'm telling you,
Break edge, buddy.
it's a little hard to pay attention, I guess. But I don't
Then
know.
we could have
When you have like evil all the time, you know, have a little breakfast with it doesn't hurt.
Sorry, that was a lot. Main event. Hiroshi Tanahashi, Hiroki Goto, a match we have seen a million times, but a match that is always at least solid. And that's what this was. 2 3/4 from me. Hiroshi Tanahashi gets the dub and looks a little less broken than he normally does. I think physically on the outside, Tanahashi is as broken as Ren Narita is on the inside.
Almost, but not quite.
Yeah. So,
The reader's going
what
through.
did y'all think of the main event? Let's close her out strong. Who's first?
I went 3 stars. You know, it was they didn't try to work like, you know, this was, well, I think like I said last time, this match would be good like 5 years ago, 10 years ago, but they didn't try to work it like that. And I think whether or not Goto's rib injury is real or not, working it around that was smart, and the knee. No complaints, but I think maybe the last match should have been the main event.
Yep, Shingo and Tama.
I agree with that.
That would have been a nice little one.
If this match was earlier in the tournament, I probably would have liked it more. I feel like. I don't know. The injuries make sense though, but I don't know. Dude, beat up Tanahashi, beat up Goto, even though Goto was still like working pretty much. But I don't know. I'm also kind of sick of seeing Tana take bumps, man. I get scared every time.
He says, I only got a few G1s left.
Yeah. Niggas trying to go out with a bang. I respect it.
Respect on Tana, but lordy. So that covers our reviews. We have a few minutes left. We can run through some shit. So since we're going to aim for Friday, I guess everyone watching, we'll see you Friday around 8:30, 9 o'clock. Let's look at these 2 cards we're going to watch. One is happening in a few hours. A couple matches that stand out because I don't know if we're going to run through individual predictions on everything, but Kaito Kiyomiya and Hikuleo. I don't know. That kind of interests me. After Hikuleo and Yota Tsuji had a good match, I'm curious what we could get out of that. Where does Kiyomiya stand points wise? I keep asking y'all questions.
He's got 5.
5, okay.
And Hick has 4. I think Hikuleo has to win this to stay in.
I don't know if I see that happening. I don't know.
Yoshihashi and Great Khan. For some reason that interests me as being a potential good match.
I could see Okan upsetting Yoshihashi here. I'm pretty sure if Yoshihashi loses, he's out.
Oh my god. The next match.
I'm not looking. I want to be surprised.
It's Ren Narita versus Chase Owens. Wow, that's funny as fuck. Okay.
Dude, they're gonna squeak out like the most hard-hitting, strong style match we will ever see.
Wow.
It's probably a Narita win.
Gotta be.
Yeah.
Taichi and LP. LP wins, right?
I think he has to stay alive.
Taichi's alive and well. Sonata and Gabe Kidd. Sonata win.
All I know is I want to see that.
I was gonna say that kind of piques my interest as well. Baker, who you think takes that?
Probably Sonata, but I think it would be cool if because Sonata's been getting his knee worked over in the last 2 matches. So if Gabe goes in there and injures it for Chase to then win on the last night would be so funny.
Over Sonata?
Yeah.
Oh my god. And then we got Tongaloa, Will Ospreay. I have no interest. Now I'm just gonna skip to the match I want to see.
Well, just real quick, is Tonga taking his shirt off here?
Yeah. Oh, for Will. Oh yeah, boy.
Okay.
Billy's gonna get that shirt off. Shota Umino and Yota Tsuji. We getting another draw? And are we getting
I hope so.
A good match? Great match? Or a mid match?
I want to be out there, and I want to say this could be 5 stars, bro. That's how I feel. Maybe I'm naive because I just like these guys. I feel like it could be.
Maybe if Tsuji beats the fuck out of Shota.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That type of deal. That could be really good.
It's either going to a draw or shooters winning, and I don't want to see Yota Tsuji lose.
I don't either.
I don't know. We'll have to see.
The main event, Okada and Kenta. Now, God knows if this is either going to be, I don't know how the hell that shit's going to turn out.
2 ways this can go.
Or truly.
Okay, I actually have a question about this. Do you think we're going to get, Ospreay Kenta out of this? Or who was it that you had that match with? Was it Ospreay? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think we're getting Ospreay Kenta out of this?
No.
Because I'm not personally right now. I think I know where this match is going, but we're gonna have to see.
I think Okada should tap him with a money clip.
I would support it.
Get the passes out to the money clip.
No. He's got to tap. He doesn't get to pass out.
He doesn't tap.
Can't take the easy way out, pal.
No.
And just real quick, I ain't gonna go through every match on Wednesday's card. But Ishii and Hanare, that should be a banger. Goto and Cobb should be fun. Tama and Eddie might be all right. Naito and Zack Sabre Jr. is the one I have circled though.
Mhm.
They always are great together. I'm hoping Zach will pull something cool out. And the main event is Shingo and David Finlay. Jamie has a block is so close right now. Slaughter leads with 10, Showed at 6, Kaido at 5. Interesting.
I'm gonna have to think about where Shooter's gonna end up at the end of this.
I think he's gonna like just not make it. Like maybe place third in the block.
I can see that.
Because like if he ties Suji, he's at 7, and then the highest he could get to is like 9. Well, but if Kaito, oh shit, hang on, that doesn't work though. Because if Kaito wins both his matches, he's at 9.
So not yeah. Honestly, as this has gone on, I'm not gonna say he has a chance, but if this were a Kaido Kiyomiya G1, I wouldn't be mad at all. This is a thought I had.
I mean, I wouldn't be mad either. My thing is anybody that's not Okada, Naito, the same, and Osprey. You know what I mean? Like anybody fresh, dude, fucking go for it. Throw somebody up there. All right, y'all. Any closing thoughts before we wrap this up?
If it were up to me, I'd send Evil to WWE.
NXT or straight to Raw?
Oh, NXT.
Imagine him on Monday Night Raw, though. He could
He
join
gets me on-
Judgment Day.
The American Nightmare. Oh my god, he could join Judgment Day.
Put him in the Schism on NXT.
Even
The
better.
Schism.
Yeah, you don't even know what that is, do you?
With
Oh,
Joe
no.
Gacy.
Car's
Oh.
up to date on our NXT.
CZW.
I wasn't watching the second
CZW legend. CZW legend Joe Gacy. Thank you all. All right, everybody. See you Friday night. Let's say 8:30, 9 o'clock. We're gonna run it. Follow us on Instagram, Twitter, all that shit. Pro Wrestling Truth. Let's fucking go, People's Pod. Good night. We love you. Bye, 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 bye.
Bye.